Welcome back. In this module we're going to be talking about SEO, and there's a little bit of explaining to do, so I thought I'd turn the camera on so you can actually see my face, and there's going to be a little bit more explaining than screen share stuff in this module. So in a nutshell, SEO, it means search engine optimization, and it's basically tweaking your website so that you can rank higher on Google. And it takes a bit of time. It can take up to 9 months for a new website to rank for any particular keyword, and for it to reach its peak before it starts to plateau. So it is a lengthy process, but if it's a low competition keyword or industry that you're in, then you can rank a little bit quicker. But generally in the DJ industry, it's very high competition. So the way it works is that SEO has on-site SEO and it has off-site SEO. And the on-site is all the things on your site. So when I say that, I mean like the URL of the address of the page. Does it have the keyword in it? Putting the keyword in the title of the page. So maybe the keyword for this page could be SEO Metrics, and they've got that here, and they put the keyword there, and they probably got it somewhere, in the first paragraph, and they might have it down the bottom of the page. Let me see, SEO Metrics, SEO Metric. So I think this page is targeting the word SEO Metric, because you can see it's in these sort of key places: the URL, the title, the introduction, the closing paragraph, and these sort of things make your on-site SEO. Now, it's not only adding the keywords on the website, it's also how quick the page loads. It's about the user experience for the person visiting a website. Is it an enjoyable experience? Is it easy to navigate your website? Is it easy for them to find what they want? And these all are all SEO metrics. So I'm actually looking at a page right now about SEO metrics. This is a blog, and it's talking about 9 SEO metrics that you want to look at. So let's have a quick look at these for an example. Organic traffic. Organic traffic refers to all the visitors that come to your website or blog from the search engines. It does not include paid advertising. And I think what it's probably saying here is that when you first start getting your first visitors to your website, the amount of time they spend on your site, how many pages they visit, how long they spend on each page, how far down the page they scroll. Google's recording all these things, and it's getting data to decide how good your website is. And so that's one of the metrics for on-site SEO. Bounce rate. The bounce rate is when someone comes to your website, if they leave before going to any other pages. So if they just come to your website, they only stay on one page, they don't go to any other pages, they leave, that's called a bounce. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. It could be a good thing. It could be that they came to that page and they found what they wanted and then they closed the browser. So it's not always a bad thing, but it can mean a bad thing, because if it's a DJ business, for example, they come to your page, that you would expect that they want to learn more, and they might go to your About Us page, and they might go and check out your photo gallery, and then they go to the inquiry form. So the bounce rate is another SEO metric. What else do we have on this blog? Pages per session. So that's what I was just talking about. If they do go beyond one page, how many pages do they go to? I think Google will also analyze how far down the page someone scrolls. So even just me on this blog right now, I would be sending a good signal to Google, because I'm spending a bit of time and I'm slowly scrolling through. So Google would only assume that I'm reading all this information and that it's what I was looking for. And it is what I was looking for. I just basically Googled SEO metrics. So I came to the right page. So we look down more: organic click-through rate. What else do we have here? Domain authority. Domain authority is trust, authority, trust. The older your web domain is, so the domain is the name of your website. If it's www.djhire.com, that is a domain, and the older it is, the more trust it gets by Google, because there's a lot of spammy people out there that create websites, and within a week they're selling Viagra and other things, and they have low trust. So the longer your website is online, the more trust it gets by Google. So I'm not going to go into all the metrics. The point is that there are metrics that Google will assess on your site, and they are on-site SEO things that you can improve. Now, the other side to Google is off-site SEO, and that is usually referring to links pointing to your website. Now, Google will also, you might have a really well-made website, but you have 0 links, and so Google's thinking, why does this website not have links? Now, if you imagine a very established business like McDonald's, excuse me, like McDonald's or Starbucks, they are naturally going to have a lot of links. They're going to be on Yellow Pages, they're going to be on Yelp, they're going to be putting promotions on their Facebook, and lots of people are going to be linking to their promotions and their articles, so they're going to naturally attract a lot of links. Now, even if you aren't Starbucks or McDonald's, you still need to get links and mimic, at the very least, some of these established businesses by getting backlinks. So you should be registering your business website at Yellow Pages, Yelp, all the major directories you can find, and any niche directories, especially DJ listings and people looking for DJs for events, like event planning websites. You want links from sites that are relevant to your industry. You don't want to have a florist website with a link to your DJ website. It's got nothing to do with your website, and that will be considered a low quality link. So essentially we have the offsite and the onsite and the offsite SEO. And the way I think about it, and the way I like to explain it to people, is to think of it like a house. So we're going to go and look at this image I have here of a house. I'll move my video out of the way. So I'm in Photoshop now. We're looking at a house. Now, the house is like building your website and making it all perfect according to Google's requirements for on-site SEO. So once you've built the perfect house, you've made the walls, you've structured it correctly, it might be an amazing house, but no one wants to live in the house if it doesn't have electricity. So the house itself is the on-site SEO, and the backlinks send the electricity, and that's the off-site SEO. So think of it like that. Think of a house, and first you want to build a really nice house, good structure, well laid out website, easy to navigate, loads quickly, all these SEO metrics, and then you have the links that send the electricity into the house that make it livable. You're not going to live in a house that's, even if it's an awesome villa, if it doesn't have electricity, you probably don't want to live in it, unless it's got a sea view, I guess. But the point is that you need to have both in order for your site to do really well. And that's the basic explanation of SEO. Now, there's obviously more advanced things. SEO is something that takes years to learn, and no one actually has the official answers. Google doesn't normally say how their algorithms work. It's just something you learn by reading blogs like this, reading and learning from other people who have already figured a lot of things out. So you should do a lot of learning and, reading through blogs and learning about SEO if you want to, make your website rank well. Now, the higher authority the website that is linking to your website, the more power that is sent through to your website. So it's not all about quantity, it's also about quality. Because you can have 100 links from some websites that no one ever visits, or you can have one link from Yellow Pages, which is a very trusted website by Google, and that's going to send a lot more power than those other 100 links from websites that no one goes to. So avoid the trap of just focusing on quantity when it comes to links. You want to focus on quality websites. Now, off-site can also involve brand mentions, and that means, if your business is the ultimate mobile DJs, then if your name is just even mentioned around the web, Google can pick up on that, and it will not see it as a backlink but a brand mention, and that also helps your SEO. So it all sort of works together. And that pretty much sums it all up. That's the SEO basic guide. If I've missed anything, you can put some questions. I think there's a comment section below. But thank you for your time. We'll see you in the next module.